Hello, good evening, family and friends. Welcome to the 2018 Patrick Family Reunion, held in the beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. I am so excited to be here this year with you, and I just want to say to the family, thank you for that Southern hospitality. We really appreciate you rolling out the red carpet. It has been such a wonderful time seeing you all. And I hear that Ronnie has quite the presentation for us this year. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it over to Ronnie.
Well, Marcia, this year I plan on taking the family on a journey.
A journey? I mean, I came from Ohio just to get here.
Well, you're not done traveling just yet.
What do you mean, Ronnie?
Well, I'm going to take the family on a journey, not just to Mickey D's, not to North Carolina, South Carolina, further than that. Actually,
you've been known to be quite the character, so I'm really listening real deep at what you're saying.
Well, my plan is to take you on a journey all the way to Jamaica.
Jamaica?
Absolutely.
You mean the family roots extend outside of South Carolina?
They absolutely do.
Wow. Wow. I mean, I'm really going to have to listen real closely to this. We're going across the water, folks. We are going across the water today.
Well, you're going to be a little bit surprised because I plan on taking you all the way to Venus. Absolutely. You absolutely heard me right. To Venus.
Venus. Okay. Planet Earth to Venus. Okay. All right, Ronnie. This floor is yours. Take us there.
Well, all I can say is sit back, strap in.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you take us there to Venus, last year you didn't get a chance to really bring the family up to speed on the research that you had done thus far. So in addition to him plugging on, taking us to Venus, first we have to see how he got to Venus. So bear with us because at the end of that, he's going to actually be tagging on the presentation that we did not get the benefit of seeing last year.
And with that being said, a couple of the family members that actually experienced a lot of the family history, such as James Walter and Dorothy, they're going to speak on the experiences during their youth and what it was like to live in that particular era for the family. So that's going to be very interesting to hear their take on what it was like coming up in that past era. So,
I'm really interested in that. I would like to say to the young people, please take and pay very close attention to it. You have no idea what our ancestors have been through. We have been so blessed to be where we are. But Dorothy and James Walter is not so far removed from slavery to where even when we were out of slavery, we still weren't treated as equals. So to just know that there's family members. I was actually born in the era when Martin Luther King was killed. And so we even struggled in the last century with some of the things that we've gone through. So I'm just really excited to be able to witness the things that you have actually dug up on the behalf of the family. So please take note, young people, take note.
Absolutely. And, we're still experiencing a lot of the events that happened during my era in the 50s and 60s. I remember experiencing the riots in New Jersey as a young boy. And the racial tensions and issues that we had yesterday still exist today, which is sad. Which is why
chills thinking about that.
It does. And that's why our young people need to know the history, know from where they came. The foundation and how that foundation was built, and the pride that they should exhibit as a result of that. So. With that being said,
well, I guess without further ado, we could go on and on.
We could.
But I'm going to just go ahead and let you start with your presentation.
Well, we're going to start with giving James Walter a few moments to give us a little bit of history, and Dorothy's going to follow up with her take on the history. And from that point, we'll just take it from there. So again, family, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the information you're about to receive. And when we're done with the video, I would appreciate that we have some forms in a box in the back of the room. Anyone who is not part of the family tree or doesn't have the information entered in the family tree, I'd appreciate it if you guys would fill out the form so we can add you to the tree for future generations. For future generations to have that information. So,
as well as even sending you via email as we continue to let this grow every year, not knowing how things are going to play out. But if you have some history, you have videos, you have pictures, you have documents of slave sales, marriage license, death certificates, anything that you might have that exceeds beyond the last 100 years, please share it with us via email, and we will make sure you have the appropriate addresses.
And that's, you know what, that sounds like a winner. And, I just want to mention, I want to give a special thanks to cousin Catherine Harris, which is a double cousin, Catherine Harris, which is a Patrick and a Little, for her contribution to the history. So with that being said,
here we go. Venus it is.
all right, let's get buckled up and get ready to travel.